Alright, welcome guys to my channel. So today we're talking about the game against Benfica, which ended 1-0, courtesy of should I say a goal from Garnacho, even though it's an own goal, it was an own goal actually from Richard Rios. So we're just looking at the positives and let's say like negatives or something we could improve on as a team going forward. So first thing first, you have to like sympathize with the manager Enzo Maresca because we've been playing for a while without our best centre back, which is Levi Koyo, our best attacking player, which is Cole Palmer, our first shot striker, which is Liam Delap, and a couple of other absences who could have made our job much more easier than it is at the moment. So the game against Benfica saw a return of Jose Mourinho, which is a fan favorite. Yeah, and rightly so for what he has done for Chelsea Football Club historically. Yeah, being one of our best managers till date, even though the best manager till date, and he's famous. His time at Chelsea is famous for um is it 2005 season where we only considered 15 goals all through the season, and I think that was the season where we just had one defeat away from going unbeaten. You know, um, smashing, almost smashing Arsenal's invisible record. Yeah, and ironically, which was a goal scored by a player that would eventually play for Chelsea in Nicolas Anelka. So it was this is coming off a a back of not really good performances. Yeah, we played against Manchester United, we played against Brighton, and then we played I think Lincoln City also. We lost Brighton, yeah, with red card. We lost to Manchester United with red card. We won Lincoln City 2-1, yeah. And then we won Benfica 1-0 with red card. Even though it was later, almost like 90 plus 6 or thereabout, that Joao Pedro got red card for an attempt, not exactly. Just like I think it's a violent what is it called? Maybe violent conduct. I don't know the English they use. But like violent conduct or something like that. So for me, I think couple of players actually like they played well. Or Caicedo when he came on played well. Enzo Fernandez played really well. Yes, and then Buanote, I think Buanote actually like played well to some extent, right? And then you have Joao Pedro just there, and it's understandable because I think he has played so many games already, yeah, and it's just normal that fatigue will set in and it's out of rhythm just a little bit. Then I think Garnacho was decent, right? Could be much better, but it's decent. I actually understand it because he didn't get to have any preseason with the team, so there's it's sort of like a slow start. I think the same applies for Gittens. I kind of have high expectations for Jimmy Gittens, yeah, because it was super for Dortmund when it comes to like attacking numbers, right? And there's a video of him where I don't know where they said only Kylian Mbappe had more impact attacking wise that dribble like 1v1 dribbles and stuff, yeah, than Jimmy Gittens. So and also, his slow start to Chelsea is not really that disappointing. Yeah, because this is expected. No preseason with Chelsea, and not no. Well, he kind of had like a preseason with Chelsea. To be fair, he played Leverkusen, which is I think that's like the only game or two games he played before the season started. And so yeah, that equates to not playing preseason also. Huge. I feel like I'm a huge believer on those two because I think they will come good for us, especially the Gittins because once he's able to like settle in, he should he should he should show his quality. Do you understand? So which is something I'm really looking forward to and which is very helpful. Yeah, when all the players are back together in full fitness. So then you have Estival. Estival was okay, but for me, I think sometimes it does a little bit too much. So there was this um play yesterday where he moved past, he skipped past three, four players. He skipped past three successfully. Yeah, I think four successfully. Then he wanted to go for the fourth one, where he could have just laid the pass to who was it? I think either Jimmy Gittens or Garnacho. I can't remember either. Yeah, and to have been like a smooth counter, like you lay the pass off, you move into pocket space, you either receive the ball back or you drag away the defender, and then Jimmy Gittens drive into the pocket space, pocket space you left behind, and then before you know it, you have like numerical advantage up front in the final third order. But that didn't happen because he wanted to like do so much, which I think would be ironed out with more the more he understands how the team actually like plays. So and I think Robert Sanchez actually also played well. And tactically, we should have we could have scored more goals than just that goal that we scored. But at the same time, when you understand the fact that we are using Tyreek George as number 9, and then you are playing against Jose Mourinho mid block and low block teams, yeah, you just don't have that much chances to like to score more goals, right? So it's quite understandable. But for me, I'll take it as a positive because this is like first time in a while that we've managed to win two games back to back. Yeah, and then we have Liverpool coming up this weekend. So in generally, yeah, I think we could do better, right? We vested so many players. To be fair, we vested so many players with likes of Caicedo, James, and João Pedro coming in the second half. So it's understandable that we just want to like waste as much as possible because we have a huge game against Liverpool coming up in the weekend. So you want to have your best players available. Yeah. So for me, right? For me, I think the game against Benfica was decent, was nice. Yeah, some players they get to rest. Even though I believe we shouldn't have started Cucurella, we should have actually like started with Jorge Alto. Yeah, but still, I'm quite impressed that the starting level we put out yesterday was able to like get the job done no matter how ugly it is. Yeah, the most important thing is getting the 3 points, right? Because you play beautiful footballs and then without getting anything out of the match. So yeah. So yeah, if you enjoy me talking about Chelsea, please like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much.